time for us to get into the nutrition segment. Now, today on the nutrition segment, we're going to be discussing eating to live beyond 70. It's a very interesting and important topic as well. Just to remind you that this segment is brought to you by the Farmers Market. Now, the Farmers Market can be located in East Legon, Laboni, on the Spintex Road, Community 11, Community 25. You know, they provide all these amazing, fresh fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts. They do juices, salads, and so on. So you can contact them also on 0501 481 140. That's the number to contact them on, and that's the Farmers Market. Now, I've been joined by Akosua Yadom. She's a state registered nutritionist, and she's going to help us to get into this interesting subject. Living beyond 70, Akosua.
Yep.
What are we going to eat to do that?
We're going to eat healthy. And so I will start off by saying that 2/3 of everything that happens to us has nothing to do with genetics.
Really?
But our lifestyle.
2/3?
Yes.
Wow.
Of everything that happens to us is not genetics, but what we are doing as far as our lifestyle practices are concerned. And so the other part will make up for our genetic makeup. Yes. So what if we say that genetically, okay, my mom is big, she has this, that. If I know or I am aware of the family history of some of these things and I adopt a healthy lifestyle or I adopt practices that will make sure that I'm kind of guarded as far as having some of these conditions are concerned, I will be able to reduce my chances of having that to a greater extent. My grandmother has diabetes, my mother doesn't. But once it's in the line, I have to be careful. But I am not saying that it is automatic, because if it was genetics or it was a thing to follow, my mother should have had it.
Also have
it as well. 2/3 of what happens to us has nothing to do with genetics.
It's about the food.
It's about the lifestyle practices we are adopting. It's about what we are eating as food. It's about what we are putting into us.
Okay, well, let's get into it. I mean, what are the food choices that we should be making? Okay,
so we'll just zoom in straight. We'll start with coffee or black coffee. So black tea, black coffee. We've made coffee look like something that is very evil, but it's very good. It has antioxidants, healthy antioxidants, and we have coffee here. You can enjoy the coffee on our screens. Antioxidants, they help rejuvenate your body. So it's like something that wakes you up. It's something that wakes you up. It's very good for mental alertness. It kind of go like, Kweku, be ready for the show. Yes, you need every energy you need to start the show. So it's a natural rejuvenator because of the presence of these healthy or powerful antioxidants. So a cup or two is okay. And we have in studio here, we have beautiful cups to guide you. This is a cup. This is a 7 of a cup. So if your cup is twice, just know that.
Do one.
Yes, it's the typical Ghanaian saying, what we call bonsi or krua. We don't want that. This is a cup. So a cup of this or two is fine as far as your daily intake is concerned. It will help you. But if you abuse it, too much of everything can be bad. So stick with it. And then we have cinnamon. We have cinnamon here. Cinnamon is very good. It's one of the most healthiest herbs you can find around. Cinnamon is very, very, very good. A teaspoon into your coffee will be something incredible for you. So taking cinnamon will reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes, and we've spoken extensively about it. Taking cinnamon will also help your liver to produce insulin faster and much effectively. So if you have cinnamon in a cup of coffee for the day, this is like something powerful you are given to your body.
I like that.
So it has anti-inflammatory properties and lowers your blood glucose level, like I said, and then it's also help as far as you being reduced as far as your risk of type 2 diabetes is concerned by 30%. So yes, most of the things I tell clients, I use supplements, I don't use medications. I go like, most of the things you are eating, there are ways you can even twist it. You can use cinnamon as a condiment. You can use cinnamon as a supplement. You can use it as a a herb. So if I'm cooking, I can use it as a spice.
Okay.
So it depends on what you are doing. Cinnamon is one of the most powerful stuff you can have, and I will encourage you to have it if you can. You should be able to have cinnamon. It can be part of your smoothies. It can be part of your morning teas. It could be part a day at least. Half teaspoon or up to a teaspoon is okay for you. So that is for cinnamon. We have nuts. And nuts, we have almonds, but the most powerful of them is peanuts. It's found around. Peanuts are common to find around.
The ordinary peanuts that we know.
The groundnuts, 50 pesos, that we know. Yes, 1 CD. It's the most powerful. So it is very powerful. And a study in the US revealed that taking a handful, what we typically buy for 50 pesos, 1 CD, could reduce your risk of death, or it lowered the death rates in the United States by 20%.
That's significant.
That is very significant, and it's something Dr. Ozzy was kind of hammering, because it's like we have everything. God has given us everything. We have groundnuts around. In the north, groundnut is something they can just dash you even for free, and they are cheap. Even here in the south, you can find them 1 CD, even 50 pesos. In Kumasi, 20 pesos you can find peanuts to buy. So make sure you are eating what we have. So if you are reducing, groundnuts or peanuts alone could reduce death rates by 20%. It means that if you are eating all nuts in general, and if you can't afford almonds, peanuts are excellent sources. You should make sure they are part of your meals. And so we have examples here. Then we have the purple foods, example, blueberries. And then we have raspberries. We have, so the berries minus strawberries, obviously it's not a purple food. And that also decreases cancer cell proliferation. So once that is happening, it means that you are kind of reduced as far as your risk or chances of being having cancer, or being susceptible to cancer is concerned. So if you are making sure that you are eating some of these things we have here, you will think that, oh, today it's kind of like something little going on here, but this is life, as a matter of fact, sitting on the table here. Red wine, I don't want to go there, but I have to go there. It is very good. It helps with social bonding, and it contains resveratrol, you know, Koku, you and myself, we know. But if you are taking that, it's a way of also one of the points that we have here that says reach out to a friend a day. So social connection, social networking. If there is a glass of wine here and we are doing the normal regular shots, we've given the dosage, you don't have to abuse it. A glass of it, and a glass of wine shouldn't be something full. If we are enjoying it, definitely there is that kind of connection. I will look at you, you will look at me, and so there is that kind of social bonding, social connection in there. And so it was also part of what the to-dos. You need to make sure you build healthy relationships, healthy friendships, so that there are people you meet, you have a wine, a glass of red wine with, and there is this kind of connection, there is this kind of bonding. And the resveratrol in red wine helps as far as taking care of your heart. Is concerned. So if you give your heart reasons to beat, you will live.
That makes sense.
If you give your heart reasons to beat every day, you will live. So make sure you are taking something in red wine, not being abusive, but within the range. Limits. You can go to CityTube, we have spoken about it. Exercising. Another research in the United States said that women who walked 10 minutes a day reduced their risk of mortality, and then it increased the longevity in women. So we are adopting it here because as it sits now, we don't have the research here. But since we are embracing most of the things they do, it will be very prudent for us to also adapt some of the things they are doing to reverse some of the non-communicable diseases they are currently being challenged with. So walking a day, I start with my clients by telling them, if you can do 30 minutes a day, it's okay. Just walking will make sure that you are improving on your physical well-being. You are cutting down as far as aging is concerned. You will look more younger. The goal is not to look like 40 when you are 60. The goal is to feel great at 50, feel great at 60. You will be 60, you will be 50, I will be 40, but I will still feel that I am
strong,
very healthy, I am great, I feel fabulous about myself, and not looking, okay, she looks 50 but she's 80. The goal is to look to be 80 and still feel amazing, to be 70 and still feel so strong and healthy. Sleep. Research says that if you are sleeping an hour earlier, you are improving on your heart health. You are improving on your blood pressure levels. So it makes sense. Sometimes you retire to bed, you go to bed because you feel so sleepy. It is not the best thing to do. If you want to improve on your heart health, if you want to improve on your blood pressure levels, you should retire to bed an hour earlier, and then it reduces your risk of hypertension by 30%.
Wow.
So instead of being stuck to medications, hard drugs, you can just go 1 hour earlier, and at least you will improve on your health to an extent, and not just resort to medication. So even meeting me, there are times I am not for medications. You'll still be on your medication, but I try to do 80% of lifestyle changes as far as what you are eating, walking through your daily routine and schedules with you, and adjusting where it needs to be done. So the time you wake up, the time you retire to bed is something that I factor into everything I do for you, including your meal plan. So you need to make sure you retire to bed quite earlier, an hour earlier, so that you can benefit from this 30% chances of you improving on your heart health. So that is basically everything we have to say. Make sure if you are not comfortable with broccoli is very good, and I'll quickly touch on anti-aging too. So vegetables, brightly colored vegetables, an example is broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most healthiest vegetables in the whole world.
Wow.
In the whole world. But if you can't find broccoli, because people go like, how can I pick a tree and just chew? If you're not comfortable with broccoli.
But it's available. I mean, it's available in, like, for example, the farmer's market, for example.
Yes, you can get it at the farmer's market, like you said. But if you can't find broccoli, wherever you find yourself, the brightly colored leafy greens, you can have them. It is very good for anti-aging. Omega-3 fatty acid, very excellent as far as what we call it, omega-3, very powerful because of the presence of DHA, a fatty acid, which makes it one of the best supplements you can have around. So mostly you need to be supplemented on if you don't have enough, because it's found in seafoods, but there are people, for some reasons, they are not able to take this and that. Whatever it is, I think there will be a clinical assessment of what you have in there, and where there is a need to be supplemented on, you will have to be supplemented. And then you manage your energy well. So energy management, as far as you living beyond 70, these ones are for the women. And last week you spoke about some fruits. Carrots was in, as far as you making sure that you're improving on your physical outlook, your skin, your hair, everything that has to do with you as a human being. So I believe that everything we've spoken about will go a long way to help us as individuals live beyond a certain age, and not just 70.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Akosua. So how can people get in touch with you?
Okay, so on Instagram, at the Nutritionist Akosua, at the Nutritionist Akosua, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Nutritionist Akosua, and you can reach me on 0243 350206. Stay fabulous.
Yeah, thank you very much, Akosua. Akosua Kunedi Yadom has been helping us to understand how to eat better to be able to make it towards 70. All right, fantastic. Now, this segment was brought to you by the Farmers Market. Remember, the Farmers Market brings you fresh juice and vegetables. Also, they can be located in East Legon, Laboni, Spain Tex Road, Community 25, Community 11, and so on. And
hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on City TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on City TV.